everyone. Okay, so are we getting excited about Week in the Life? I know I am. I have done it for many years and I'm not sure if I've ever finished an album. Ugh, that's so hard to say because I've done it for so many years. I have done it since my son was nursing, and that was like 9 years ago. I am so hoping that within the next month, just about a month, I think the next Week in the Life is May 6th, I believe. I will double check and I'll leave the information for that, but at least maybe get 2018 done and maybe my digital ones printed, maybe. So for this video, I asked on Instagram through a poll, do you want to see me prep my album and basically put the photos in? And the answer was yes. So that's what I'm gonna do in this video. So I actually started working on this album. So for this album, I just started by printing the large photos, and I copied Ali Edwards' idea of a large photo and the transparency day. And that's pretty much all I had. I don't know if I did all of these, but I know I was gonna put a 3x8 on the back. And then I actually went back to Persnickety Prints. I'll leave a link in the description. And I had this reprinted. It's a little off size, so what I may end up doing is just cutting this off so it can just go in a 3x8 protector. And I did print some of the photos for Monday on matte paper, but I really wanted them to be the best quality photos. So I went back and I had them bought through Persnickety. So this is what I have for Monday. It seems boring, but when it's Week in the Life, nothing is boring. So and then I go into this page. My mother-in-law stopped by. We did arts and crafts here. 2 photos of me. This is when I sat in front of the window and did all my projects because it was the best lighting. Hanging out with my daughter, painting, planning out summer. Can you see this photo here? Oh, this is hilarious. My kids put me inside this tube thing. Oh my goodness, so funny. And then the evening routine where the photos usually turn black and white. And I had another quote. It was a quote that I think, simple as that, Rebecca, I don't remember her name, but I'll leave a link for her. She posted this, but it had like somebody's feet on a dashboard. So I just typed it up and printed it out. And then more evening routine. And then this is gonna be for journaling. That's the part that I really wanna stop struggling with, journaling, because I just need to slow down and do the journaling at night. Here's another photo, 3x8. And then my son going off on a Pioneer field trip. And then that's where I left off. I have all the photos. Sunday was Mother's Day. Saturday, my kids. Friday, me. Thursday, me shopping. That's the other thing that I copied from Ali, is including myself more in the large photos. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And I think I've put in all the page protectors for what I need to do for the rest of this album. So you can watch me put them in. That should be fun. And then from there, I'm hoping to do a video for each day. I'm hoping that will motivate me to keep going. Here we go. So for Tuesday, I have that photo of my energy drinks, me driving. You will notice throughout this album, there is a lot of photos of me in the car driving. That's just kind of part of my life right now. So I figured, why not include them? For this upcoming Week in the Life, I'll probably try to remember to do a selfie in the car, but make sure to do it every day. So, and then I'm moving on to the back where we did some gardening. I did some chores. My son came back from a field trip. And then I love capturing holding hands with my daughter through the years. It's something I've done for a while now. I'll try to hold the camera down low so that way I can capture her cute little face as we walk across the street. She was so excited for ballet. She loves doing ballet. So, and then I got a fun picture of me in the bathroom helping her. I've always wanted to get a picture of me helping her in the bathroom, but it's kind of hard because bathroom photos can look kind of funny. So I just set the camera outside the bathroom and I got a photo of me standing and kind of talking to her. And I love it. I love how that photo came together. And then some laundry, some afternoon snacks, and moving on to bedtime, where once again the photos turn black and white. Moving on to Wednesday, my son getting into the fridge to help with breakfast, dishes, and me making breakfast. So fun to capture all these little details. But I did skip on a few photos. I was looking through my folders and I'm like, why didn't I include that picture or that picture? So I may have to go back and print some more pictures. Okay, so what I noticed is that I needed a 3x4 2-pocket page and I needed to punch some holes. So I just used my A6 punch and punched the holes so that way I can include this 3x4 pocket page. It's like a break in the afternoon. It's my daughter and I at the library and then going to school pickup. And then it's the afternoon and finishing up the evening and moving on to Thursday. My son loves those mints in his lunchbox. Oh, and that cute picture of my daughter, she wanted to dress up fancy because Dad was home on this day. So that was a nice break in the everyday routine. My husband having a weekday off. And for this one, I'm making another page protector, this time a 2x2 page protector, and I'm cutting off one of the sections because we went to the park and there was a lot of photos. But I'm going back and I forgot to add this photo of my son doing homework. Another hand-holding photo with my daughter, my husband, and I doing yard work, and then that super cute one of my husband and I doing dishes. My son captured that. Now I'm doing the 2x2 pocket, and I have to trim the photos a little bit because they're a little bit too big. I don't want my photos to be too snug, so I'm always trimming little pieces off. So now I insert that into it, and I'm going to move on to Saturday. Trying to sort out the photos and decide where things go. I cut apart all my photos and then I mixed them up by accident. And then I got a photo of me sleeping, which Allie Edwards always does, and I can never do. I can never do that. I just look way tired than Allie Edwards ever does. And I also got a hilarious photo of my daughter in her bed head, so it's funny to have my morning picture and her morning picture. We are obviously not morning people. Some preschool drop-off photos, and then a bike ride for me, and then volunteer at the school. Had to definitely include my scrapbook area in the project life, or the week in the life. And some photos of my kids and me. And then that pancake photo, pancake making, that finally found a home. Could not for the life of me figure out where that went. And then playing at the park with some friends on Saturday. When I'm picking my photos for this project, I try to stick with picking the photos that best represent the day. For me, it's always hard because I take so many photos and our life is so full, but I really just try to stick to no more than 4 spreads per day with some 3x8 inserts in the journaling. And then I took some cute pictures of my kids with some bushes, and I'm so glad I did. Love those photos of my kids playing outside in the water. And then the evening with just the kids and I hanging out at the TV, a simple dinner, and another photo of me being super tired and including another 3x4 2-pocket insert. I was super tired that day, so that's why that's head down selfie. We're keeping it honest and week in the life. Moving on to Sunday, which was Mother's Day. And I am cutting this page protector so that way I can do a 4x6 to 3x4 page protector for Sunday. Whew, that's a mouthful to say. But I got some free time while everybody went and got breakfast. So I included another photo of my creative space. There's me ready to head out to the lake or the river where we went. And I included some pictures of that. And then later on, we went out to dinner, so I had to figure out which photos I wanted to keep because I know some were probably not going to be able to be in the spread. It was a very busy day. Like I said earlier, life is very full, so it's hard for me to eliminate certain photos. Now I'm just finishing up the evening process, and then I'll go back and make an insert. Together another 2x2 insert because we were down at the lake, or the river. And so we were gold panning, and then my husband took some hilarious photos of me and the kids. So I included that. And then the evening ended with a walk, and that completes the setup for my photos. So I'm done prepping the photos, and I'm just flipping back through so you can see all the photos in their pockets. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and that it was helpful to you when you begin prepping your week in the life. I would love a subscribe or a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.